So this week in the world of Warcraft, we got a lot of things to go through. I've been gone for a week, so welcome back to me, yes, of course. And let's cover some of the stuff that happened while I was gone. Here we go. The Great Push returns. If you don't know what the Great Push is, it's basically a mythic dungeon event, mythic plussing. So they put teams together, right? And they push them through a dungeon to see who pushes the highest key by the end of this. It's a big tournament. It's fun to watch. This is the second full season they're doing during Dragonflight. It invites the top players in the world against one another to test their limits and set records in pushing Mythic Plus keystones. Now, this isn't exactly true because top players in the world would include me. So that doesn't make any sense why I'm not invited to this thing, but hey, Blizzard maybe just wants me to keep pumping YouTube content out, so they don't want to invite me to this and distract me from putting out these great videos. But this thing is actually fun to watch. A $200,000 prize pool is also available for this thing, so good for those people. The Great Push takes place online. You can watch it on Twitch/Warcraft or YouTube/Warcraft. July 5th to 7th is Group A, July 12th to 14th is Group B, and then the global finals are on the 19th to the 21st. Interesting that the 21st is when this ends, and we all believe pre-patch is probably hitting at the end of this month on the 30th, is my guess. World of Warcraft story trials also came out, so this is another storyline thing. We saw the one with what's her name, the elf chick, and her husband Turellian and all that stuff go down not too long ago. So this is the new one coming out. This one is about Thrall and these trials that these orcs go through to prove their worth. And Thrall seems to be going soft. He's starting to think that these trials are not, I don't really care. I don't want to do this shit. Get soft and everything like that. I like to go hard. And the thing is, this new generation places such emphasis on material strength and battle prowess. So evidently, these orcs go out to do their thing and they get lost. So Thrall goes looking for them and he starts wondering, should we still be doing these strength trials and stuff like that? Of course, going soft again. I hope Thrall, comes back strong. That's what I was hoping with Metzin's return, is that he comes back strong, and this seems kind of like a soft story. Now, I haven't read it yet, so maybe my opinion is a bit premature on it. But just from the summary here, where he's thinking about, getting rid of these trials, how do you get rid of strength trials from orcs, man? This is what orcs do. So I don't understand, but we'll just move on. Say I'm not soft. Yeah, exactly. We'll see how this story actually turns out once I read it. Another thing, character restoration temporarily unavailable. So if you are somebody who accidentally has deleted a character, make sure you restore them before the pre-expansion content goes live, because once that goes live, you won't be able to restore for a few weeks. And that's because the warband integration and everything is happening, so those systems will be down. Now, this also includes players that are deleted during the pre-expansion event. So don't delete characters by accident, guys. Just hold off on that shit. If you want to restore a character, you can still do it. Again, pre-patch is probably hitting end of the month, so you're going to want to make sure to have your characters restored or not deleted before that time happens, because it will be unavailable. Helena's passed out from that. Jesus, man, what is happening? Could you imagine Samiccus actually doing it? The Mythic Plus trials? No, I couldn't imagine it, because it wouldn't be fair to everyone else for me just to show up and just dominate this tournament. That's probably why they didn't invite me again. A new gold sync mount is available for engineers in the War Within. Now, this thing's pretty cool. It's called the Crowd Pummeler 230. A badass looking mount. We've seen some images of these not too long ago in some of the expansion, content that was released. These things look really cool. It's an engineering mount. Now, the reason why I called it a gold sync is because of this. Yeah, the pricing in total for all the things you're going to need to make this as an engineer is 3.1 million gold. That's right, 3.1 million. So get to your gold farming or pay somebody else to do it, but you're going to need a lot of gold to get this thing. These things have been showing up in the game. We know gold syncs exist. Certainly the Longboy is the most famous of them all. But the Crowd Pummeler 230 is the newest addition to those gold sync mounts. New crafting profession bags are also showing up as available. Now, we always know that we get the new crafting profession bags, right? So that's great, and these are going to add even more slots and some additional bonuses when equipped. So we see they're all going to be, looks like 38 slot bags for all these new profession. That's an upgrade from, 36 before? So 2 more slots. But you're also getting some percentage increase to some of the stuff that you're going to do when you're doing your profession. So there you go. Some increasing the chance of, using different recipes, transcription, sees one here. 5% chance to create another card when you use a Dark Moon card. A bunch of cool stuff here. You can read these on your screen right now. But basically it gives you a slight increase in chance when you're crafting things to generate more things, which is pretty cool. And again, 2 additional slots to all these profession bags for you. Very nice. The Warcraft movie is back on Netflix. So that's right, if you have a plan to Netflix and chill, I can't imagine a better movie because this one does kind of drag early on. So you can get some business done. All you really need is 30 seconds, and then you're back to watch the movie. We all know that's how long we last. And you can watch the ending of the Warcraft movie, which was decent, honestly. The whole movie was okay. It was okay. I just think they told the wrong story in the Warcraft movie. We all know what story they should have told. It's right here. Yeah, the fans really got it right with this one. And hopefully one day we see this story. Me personally, I hope we get the Lich King story one day in a more of an episodic series on TV rather than a movie. Because I think there's just too much to be told in a movie format. And that was really one of the problems with this one, is they tried to tell the orcs and humans story in a movie, and the movie would have had to be 6 hours long to really give it what it needed to be. So we'll see. The movie was kind of clown shoes actually. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best, but it's back on Netflix if you want to watch it for free, or if you have a Netflix membership, you can do that now. The Warcraft Exploring Azeroth Complete Collection is now available for pre-order. Yes, the Complete Collection, taking you all the way from the Eastern Kingdoms to Kalimdor, Northrend, Pandaria, and the Islands and Isles books. These books are pretty cool. You can get the entire series for $131, which actually isn't too bad, US dollars. You talk about 5 books. These books are pretty cool. They give you some detailed stories about different characters throughout the World of Warcraft, and some cool journeys that they've been on. Of course, the Northrend one I thought was pretty cool. All of these tell some really neat stories if you're into that stuff, and they have freaking beautiful cover art as well. Something cool to add to your collection. If you don't have any of these yet, now you can get all 5 in a single purchase, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to the giant light-forged Gorehowl statue being created by NetEase. Yeah, this thing is insane. And why it's light-forged, I have no idea. Maybe some hint at something coming. But look at these images. So if you don't know, we reported on this when it first happened, but World of Warcraft is indeed returning to China. And if you don't remember, they destroyed Gorehowl the last time this relationship fell apart. So they've rebuilt it. Rebuilt it in a giant light-forged version. This thing is freaking badass. I mean, it is huge. I have to get the exact measurement, but look at that thing. Next to the skyline. I mean, my God. China really knows how to do things right sometimes. I mean, when it comes to... Oh, my God, and it lights up, too. Damn. I mean, this is a beautiful place to propose, take your date, do things. Jesus. This thing is cool. Now, why is it light-forged? That's an interesting question. I have no idea. That's the original one that they destroyed out in the forest. This thing's really, really cool. Hopefully they haven't been taken over. As you know, there was like a light crusade going on back when we left. So, yeah, Urel was doing some crazy shit. So hopefully she hasn't captured them in Lightforged Gorehowl. But this thing looks freaking crazy. This thing is absolutely insane, and it's really cool to see. And glad to see that the Chinese players are getting Gorehowl once again. Yeah, Lightforged Gorehowl confirmed. I know, it's a very cool thing, actually. Did they put Indestructible on it this time? I don't know. Hopefully that relationship doesn't fall back apart. But this thing, honestly, really, really cool. Now, last but not least, it looks like we got some title music while I was gone. Yeah, some login screen music. So I'm going to pause this music real quick. Let's check out the new login music for the World of Warcraft, The War Within. I have not heard this yet. Oh, wow. Very sparkly. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's the classic soundtrack. Some differences there. Shit, that's pretty badass, that part. and the violins and the... I like it. What is this? This sounds ominous, like something bad's happening. Ooh, the war drums. Oh my god, it's giving me like Northrend Nordic vibes. Something bad's happening. It's coming back now. It's coming back to good, it sounds like, towards the end here. Damn, I really like this. Very cool. The drums in the background, too. The classic drums. I do like it. I do like it. I think this is a pretty cool... I didn't think I was going to play through the whole thing, but it was actually a nice little segue in there, kind of going from the, you know, the epicness of it all, and then it sounded very ominous and eerie. Very cool stuff, you know. Blizzard's always got W's when it comes to music. The music is good for the login screen itself. It's kind of meh. Yeah, the screen is... it's very plain. It's probably the most plain Jane login screen we've ever gotten. I don't disagree with that at all. Yeah, the image they chose, yeah. It's I agree. I agree. The login screen is, it's all right. We'll have to see how if they add anything to it. I guess they're not. This is probably the final form. You know, this is what we're gonna see every day. The thing is, honestly, we log in so quickly automatically now that we barely ever see this thing, but Dragonflight's was definitely better than this, that's for sure. Syndragosa was the most epic. Yeah, in terms of login screens, if we're just talking screen, yeah, I still think Wrath of the Lich King had the best one. Cataclysm had a pretty cool one, too.